Alright guys, TLC is finally over with and it was amazing. I can't say how glad I was I watched this pay-per-view. I didn't know if I was gonna watch it live or if I was gonna watch it the next day. But I'm super excited I got to watch it right when it was happening, and just every match was really good. It was spot on. And I mean, if WWE keeps they can keep like producing these really good pay-per-views, you're gonna get more like followers, you're gonna get more people to subscribe to the network. And man, just everybody put their all into it. Everybody put their blood, sweat, and tears into each match. So let's get into like the first match. And the first match, we're going to start talking about the kickoff. The kickoff match was New Day versus Gold and Stardust. I picked New Day to win. New Day ends up winning. It was pretty good. It was quick, fast paced. I love the way New Day looks. They work really well together with Gold and Stardust, and yeah, it was just a good win. It was a win that I saw coming because like I said, New Day. They're a new faction. They need to get that momentum going up, and Golden Stardust are good people to just like put them over and show how good they are. And New Day brought out a lot of great offense, a lot of cool new or tag team moves and stuff together. And you can tell that New Day, they're friends in real life. Kofi, Xavier Woods, and Big E, they're all friends in real life, and it shows when they're in the ring together and they're like performing together and stuff. So I really enjoyed like the kickoff. It was one of the better kickoff shows that they have. So it was really good. Now going into the official pay-per-view match, we started off strong. We started off really strong. That's the Intercontinental Championship match, and that is Dolph Ziggler versus Luke Harper. Ladder match, and I can't explain how great these two guys were and how much these two guys shined in this pay-per-view. I mean, just starting off the show with the ladder match and starting off with the show with the championship intercontinental thing, it really highlighted how much WWE really notice like these up and comers, like Dolph and Luke, and like how they're like giving them the ball and they're letting them roll with it, and they're really paying attention to the fans and stuff. Because I've been saying all along that Dolph has just he's an amazing character. He's an amazing worker, and just him just putting his body on the line. It was a few times where I thought he died in this match. It was that brutal. Like the first like 10 minutes, they already opened up blood and stuff, and they didn't really shy away from. Usually with WWE, especially in this PG era, as soon as you see the blood, that's when the screen goes black and white and stuff. So I'm glad they didn't shy away from it, and I'm glad that they really took it to that level. Like I said, they both worked very good together. They both put so much on the line, and it was one of my favorite matches. It was actually my favorite match till we get towards the end of the show, to where that topped it. But it's my second favorite match of the night. They worked really well together. They put everything on the line, and I really enjoyed it. And we do have a new Intercontinental Championship champion, and that is Dolph Ziggler. He gets it back, I think, for the fourth time. He wins it in his hometown of Cleveland, Ohio. So congratulations to him. All right. Next match is the Tag Team Championship match. That's the Usos versus Damien, Mizdow, and The Miz. And these are two tag teams that they're great like all the time. Like you have Miz. He's a great singles worker, but he started off being really great in just tag team when he was with John Morrison and stuff, and he's always been great. And Damien Sandow, he's just a good worker. It was weird because usually they play on the fact that Damien Sandow doesn't really get in because Miz takes all the glory, and he really didn't even get in this match against the Usos. But he still had great little moments and stuff. But I wish they would have tagged him in just once or something like that. We didn't really get that in this match, which it was kind of weird a little bit because the crowd always asks for it, and Miz sometimes gives it to him, Miz sometimes doesn't, and this time he just didn't give it to the crowd at all. But I like Damien Mizdow and the Miz together because you can tell that Damien's having fun, but you can more tell that Miz is enjoying having him and just enjoying like being like this very heelish heel and very like snobby and like douchebag of a heel, and it's just fun. You can just tell like in the Miz's face that he's enjoying it, and it was just a couple moments where you can just kind of see him like laughing throughout the match. And it's not too much to say about the Usos. They're always great. They're always fantastic. A lot of great high flying spots. But at the end of the day, we do get I think it's a disqualification. Yeah, it was a disqualification. Miz actually hits one of the Usos upside the head with his slammy, or I mean, Mizdow slammy. So he hits him with over the head with a slammy, gets disqualified. Usos actually win, but Mizdow and Miz retained the tag team champions. So it was a fun match, really cool. It was it wasn't too long, wasn't too short. It was just right. I enjoyed it. All right, the next one is the Big Show versus Eric Rowan in a first ever Steel Steps match. First ever Steel Steps match. And it was good. I mean, you got two big guys, and Big Show's been doing this for a long time. He still moves great for his age and just how massive he is as a person. He was really good. He still moves great. I was really surprised by Eric Rowan and how much he can do as a big guy, and how light he is on his feet and how strong he actually is. So that was really cool just to really witness him like really shine in this match. It wasn't too long. It was very short. It was a very slow pace match because you got these big guys. Not a lot of great spots, but a couple good moments here and there. And it was very physical, obviously, because you got these two big guys like knocking each other out. And so I enjoyed it. I really did. Big Show actually beats Eric Rowan, which was a surprise to me. So that was just very interesting that Big Show actually beat Eric Rowan because, Big Show, like I said, he's been doing this for a while. So I thought they were going to kind of push Eric Rowan just a little bit, but I don't think it really hurts Eric Rowan that much. But I would have liked to see him win that match, but it's cool. It's cool, I digress. All right, the next match is the tables match, and this is Seth Rollins against John Cena. If Seth Rollins wins, then John Cena will no longer be the #1 contender against Brock Lesnar whenever he's supposed to have the match, which we find out that will be in the Royal Rumble when Brock Lesnar will face his next opponent. John Cena actually ends up winning this match. No surprise. I was really hoping that Seth Rollins was going to actually come out on top of this. It was still a good match. It was just I hate the ending. I didn't want John Cena to win because I don't want to see Cena versus Lesnar for like 12th billion time. I wanted something new. And I was just a little bit disappointed by the ending. It was still a great match, still a lot of good spots. I love that we get Jamie Noble and Mercury in there in the mix and stuff. That was really cool. Big Show actually came back out to kind of interfere in the match, but who comes back in? Roman Reigns makes his return. Knocks out Big Show, knocks out Rollins. AA to the table. Cena wins, beats Seth Rollins, and he is still the #1 contender. He's going to Royal Rumble to face Brock Lesnar, and there we have it, folks. I'm not excited about that, but it was still a great match. Just not excited about it, by the outcome. So, whatever. Can't do anything about it. Next match was the Divas Championship match. Nikki Bella versus AJ Lee. It was a good match. It was very physical. It was a very long match for the women's match. So I like the fact that because I like the women's division, and I'm very very passionate about AJ Lee. AJ Lee. I think she is my favorite diva. Right now currently, and she always does great work. Nikki Bella had a lot of cool moments too. It was interesting that they gave the win to Nikki because I thought they were gonna do like this whole Brie turns on Nikki kind of thing ordeal, and AJ retains, but that didn't really happen. Brie actually interferes. She actually gets sent away. She actually gets banned from the ringside. But as the ref is doing that, Nikki turns around. She sprays AJ in the face with like I guess mace or something like that, and she beats AJ. I think she did the rack attack. 1, 2, 3. Nikki Bella wins. She retains Divas Championship, which sucks. It's interesting to see with the whole CM Punk thing and all this, and hearing that AJ is kind of on her way out and stuff. Is that kind of the reason that they made that kind of decision? I don't know. It's very interesting to really see, but it was still a great match. It was still a long match for Divas, and I enjoyed it. But I want to see what's going to happen with this Nikki and Brie thing, because it doesn't look like it's going to go anywhere, but that can be in time. So I have a little bit more patience for it. So, it's whatever. Next match, where are we? The next match is a chairs match. Ryback versus Kane. It was an okay match. I kind of knew who was going to win. They're kind of pushing Ryback. Kane is a great person to put over people. Nothing too special in it. It was kind of slow. It was the best spot in there was when Kane like throws a chair at Ryback's face. I thought that was the funniest thing in the world to me. But like I said, it wasn't too exciting. It didn't pique my interest. It was probably the second, my least second favorite. I don't know, but it wasn't that interesting to me. I knew who was gonna win, but whatever. Ryback wins. 1, 2, 3. Next match. Next match is another match where it was just a pointless match. Nothing really happened that I didn't know what was going to happen, and that is the United States Championship match, Rusev versus Jack Swagger. Rusev obviously wins, but what was weird about this match was while the match was going on, probably like 15 or I say about 10 minutes into the match, the crowd starts looking in a different direction, like something's going on. So it made me think that somebody is about to interrupt or about to get like a debut of somebody or something like that. And it was weird. If you go back and watch it, the entire crowd looks in a different direction, like something's happening. So I want to know what was happening in the stadium. Was it like a fight breaking out or something? Because nothing really happened like in the match. So it was just interesting because I was like, what is everybody looking at? And is something cool about to go down? Nothing cool went down. So I want to know what happened in that match and what was going on in that arena that had everybody's attention off the match that was going on. But like I said, Rusev won. The accolade gets him, knocks him out, and yeah, it's whatever. It's same old crap. They're just kind of wasting time with Rusev trying to find somebody good for him. So that's what I was hoping that was going to happen today, but that didn't happen. So I'm interested to see what really happens with Rusev and what direction he goes with. I don't think he's going to lose until after WrestleMania or on WrestleMania. So it's whatever. Now the final match of the night is Dean Ambrose versus Bray Wyatt in a TLC match. This was my favorite match of the night. My second favorite match of the night, like I said, was the Ziggler match. But this match had everything I wanted. Just so entertaining. Just watching these two great performers propel WWE into the future was just fantastic. Like Bray Wyatt is my second favorite wrestler today. Dean Ambrose is probably my first favorite. So just having my number 1 and number 2 favorite wrestlers right now go at it and just tear each other apart was just fantastic. A lot of great spots, a lot of ladders. They used a lot of ladders, a lot of jumping off, a lot of elbows. Were going on in this episode, and I really do like it. It was a great moment with Dean Ambrose where he gets like a TV under the ring. He sees himself. He kind of fixes himself up. He sees a bigger ladder, like all the way towards the front of the entrance. He goes over. He looks at a ladder. He looks at 2 ladders. One's bigger than the other, but not quite as big. And he takes the little ladder, and then you kind of hear the crowd boo because they wanted the biggest ladder. But he's like, I can't. He's like, I can't carry that one. It was a great little Dean Ambrose moment. He's just such a great character, and he's so quick at what he does. You know what I mean? And like I said, it was great. He tries to hit Bray with the TV. The TV explodes in his face. Gives Bray the opportunity to hit the Sister Abigail, pins him for the 1, 2, 3. But just a lot of great moments. It was very interesting that Ambrose did most of the damage, and it was very one-sided the entire match until towards the end. But you know, like I said, I figured that Bray was going to win because I think Bray needs it more than Dean Ambrose. Ambrose, he hasn't won like a pay-per-view in like 4 months or something like that, like some crazy amount like that. He hasn't won a pay-per-view in 4 months, and it hasn't hurt him at all. But for a character like Wyatt, he needs to continuously win. So I'm glad that Wyatt won. Like I said, it doesn't hurt Ambrose at all. And it was just my favorite match of the night. So like I said, my favorite match of the night was Dean Ambrose. My star of the night is Luke Harper in the ladders match against Ziggler. I felt like he was my breakout star of the night for this pay-per-view. Just worked so great with Ziggler, and I just got so much more respect for him. He was always a good character to me, but just had so much more respect for him in that match with Ziggler, because Ziggler is always good. He always makes everybody look good, but Luke Harper held his own to be a big guy in that kind of match. Just so great. So he is my breakout star of the night. But my favorite match, like I said, Bray Ambrose. It was amazing. Can't wait to see more. So what do you guys think of tables or TLC and stairs or something like that? What do you guys think about it? Did you like it? What was your favorite? What was your favorite match? What was your least favorite match? Did you like the return of Roman Reigns? What do you guys think? Comment below. Let me know. Let me know if you like me doing like WWE reviews and pay-per-views. This is my first one, I think. So, you know, just let me know. And as always, this is the Search Show 24/7. Be easy.